Me and Buddy do this thing every time we walk. Buddy. Buddy. He does this every time. Even more now since we've gotten closer. I don't know how we've gotten closer or what we've gotten closer for, but I'll take it. We're just taking walks every 20 minutes. We're doing a 17-hour shift tonight. Not tonight, but I did a 9.5-hour shift this morning. Got off at 9:30. And then went back to work at 3. And then I'll be off tomorrow morning at 7. And then we're gonna get like 5-6 hours sleep. And we're gonna go fishing. I'm really excited. I want to show you what I did with the camper. And I want to show you how these guys are getting used to this thing. It's super cute. Sometimes they need help going in. But anyways, I've learned to position the Starlink. Learned how to use the app. It shows you while you're positioning it if it's appropriate or not. Unfortunately, this thing doesn't lock onto the wire, so anyone can come by. You know, if you're not paying attention, if you're not using your internet, they can just take it right off. But that's just my lack of trust for people. This is probably not going to happen, especially up here. But it's something that I'm going to be aware of in the future. Okay. Come on, let's go. But anyways, it's nice not to have to use the generator and the company gas to use my heat, or to use the Wi-Fi. Now I have my own. Come on, let's go. Lily, get up there. Let's go. Come on, you can do it. Don't embarrass me now. Come on. Good job. Okay, buddy, almost got it. Here, let's help you. Come on. Good job. Okay, up. Get up there, all the way. Up, get up there. Buddy, you got it. Come on. Up all the way. Come on. He's only afraid of slippery surfaces because he just is all nail. He won't let no one cut it. Come on, you can do it. Good job. Okay, so I put the AC in, and then I taped it up. I taped it up real nice, and I just left it open because, you know, I don't know, but it's nice. I have to get a tube, and it goes down the outlet, and the tube for the water goes down underneath and out a door. I am going to reposition it and drill into a hole over here. So then it goes in a board, and then it goes into the a cavity where a cabinet's at, and all I have to do is open up the cabinet, run the wire through that, or just run it through the door itself so I can lock it. But anyways, I'm going to have a harness that I'm going to make for a to run the propane during the winter. Anyways, I moved my camping stuff up here. I mean, you know, my tent, my cot, sleeping bag. I got some dog stuff here and some fruit. I got some stuff here. I got my skill saw and some other things there. Here's my food, my gas tank. I'm probably gonna move that, but I'm gonna put a crossbar here. I'm gonna get the brackets for a dowel, but I'm gonna just use a stick. I'm gonna make one out of a limb, and that'll be my closet. So that'll be nice to have somewhere to do clothes. But I have a lot to do yet. I'm gonna take this stupid thing off, add a piece of wood out to here, and then I'm gonna add a piece of wood out to here. I'm gonna build a little box coming off of here so that can sit in a box, so I don't have to fashion these loopholes. I put an eyelet in there to hold this while we drive. But then anyways, from here I want to put a table right here. So whoever wants to sit on this bed, I'm gonna turn this into a bed. It's gonna come out to about right here. Underneath here will be storage. I'm gonna put a cap on the end so you can fit 2 of these containers. These are nice containers. I just bought them, but I want to fit 2 of these butt to butt, and then I'll put a curtain on the bottom of that. Anyways, and then I'm gonna get a mattress or a customized mattress that fits this perfectly. I'll put some maybe some Velcro or some snaps on it so it can snap in place so it's not always moving, or I'll just put a little bracer on the wood. Anyways, so then gotta work, because then someone can sit on this side. I'll make a little seat on this side too. You can play cards, but also the dogs will be able to jump from the bed to the table to get up there. But yeah, that's just an idea. That's if I, I've decided to kind of keep it. I'm a little nervous about whether or not it's gonna survive the winter. I want to see the guy told me, he's like, yeah, man, it's held up really good. But of course, isn't that what you're gonna say to sell it? I don't know if that's true yet, but we'll give him benefit of the doubt for now. I know I wouldn't tell someone that. I wouldn't even sell it if it leaked. But, so, just because I have trust issues doesn't mean he's lying. Anyways, that's a wrap. We're going to tuck into a movie. And, yeah. Get to daydreaming about how I want to do this. I was thinking about putting a slanted shelf right here. Like putting a like a tapered wedge right here. And every, foot, put a tapered wedge, and then run a piece of wood. And then I put Tupperwares facing down at an angle, because that's what we do when we travel in that thing from job to job. We do that, so it kind of fights against the gravity's natural motion. I still want to paint. I'm actually thinking about doing black paint. I'm actually thinking about getting it a little gothed out in here. Punk rock, with a bunch of posters and stuff. I like the idea of that. I like the thought of that. Buddy, what do you think? We're going to punk rock this bee out up there on that thing. I want to take my time and customize some little cubbies along that thing, because ain't nothing holding up there. Ain't nothing going to stay in there, but definitely want to put some more shelving up there, some cabinets. I want to switch these out. I want to get some new ones. I'd really like to get an AC so I don't have to use this at all, but who knows if the roof can hold that. I'm sure it could. It can hold someone walking on it because it's brand new up there. That's what he told me again, But anyways, I think I realized that this runs off electricity as well, because it has a propane connection, but there's also another cable down there. Always close the door. Yeah, I think it could be electric, but they were only aware of the propane. Either way, there's not gonna be no damn propane tank in here like they had it. I'm still surprised that they had that like that. Not a chance. Even though they have a carbon monoxide. And people say, yeah, that's normal. And that's not normal for me. No.